Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing monthly horoscope readings for the month of November 2018. This is for Capricorn. That can apply to Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And I also recommend that you watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign videos so that you get a better idea of the energies that are affecting you over the course of this month. Also because sometimes you'll resonate more with one over the other. Also, time is fluid and so is energy, so this may not resonate specifically just for November. It may bleed into October and December, so take that as well. Keep that in mind. What else? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below. Just please send me an email first. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and then within 48 hours of payment, you'll have received your video and or we can book a live Skype reading. Okay, so let's get into it, Capricorn. The energies that I was picking up on for you guys, before I pull any cards, I tune into the energy, and I got the terms centered, balanced, and grounded. That was just a feeling that I had in my body, as well as the words that came with that. I also then got like this sort of push and pull feeling, like I was going back and forth and side to side, and it was almost, it was comforting more than anything else, like sitting in a rocking chair. It was like that repetitive, soothing motion. So taking it nice and easy and going with the flow was what I extracted from that. Then I had like this, I had my eyes closed, but I got this like little black orb in my vision. And I do see orbs with my eyes open as well, but this one was persistent and just stayed there. And so I asked for clarity on what this was, and I got blackness and light as one, or darkness and light as one, a being of both darkness and light. And what this means is that the duality between the two actually symbolize unity. So despite the fact that they're seemingly opposing, they're actually one thing. I hope that makes sense and that resonates with somebody. Also keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates and leave the rest here. If it doesn't, please just click off and go watch somebody else or something else, because there's no point in trying to make it fit if it's not going to. That's simply just not for you. And if it is, you'll know. You'll know very well that it's for you. So we're going to get into November, the current self. I'm using the Rider-Waite and the Gilded Tarot for clarifiers if we need them. And we'll see what comes up. So Capricorn, the current self for the month of November. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And if you watched one of my other videos, I can't remember which one it was, but I accidentally called this the Eight of Pentacles. It's the Seven of Pentacles, but I got the meaning right, which is patience and waiting to harvest what it is that you've sowed. So you've planted the seeds, you've tended the growth, you've watered it, you've given it sunlight, you know, you've focused on it with your intention, you have given what you've been wanting, love and focus, and now you're just waiting. So this is about patience, divine timing as well. Because everything happens and unfolds in a very specific way, and sometimes what we want isn't exactly what we need at that moment. So the universe will hold it back until it's just the right timing where everything can fall into place. So your current self right now is needing to have a little bit of patience, but you know that what you want is coming to you. You know that what you're manifesting is coming to you. It's just a matter of time. You can feel it in your bones, so that's good. The theme of the month. What is the theme of the month for Capricorn? Well, that's quite a few, but we'll take them. So we have the Knight of Swords, Temperance, and the Four of Swords. So these are some contradictory energies right here. The Knight of Swords is very fast moving, rushes in, rushes out. Swords are the mental faculty, but they're also to do with communication. So this is quick moving communication. Which can sometimes result in like blurting things out, or saying something that you didn't mean to because you just didn't think it through. It's also jumping to conclusions. But then we have Temperance and the Four of Swords. So again, Temperance is about patience, and the Four of Swords can be seen as patience as well. So there's a lot of patience coming up already in the overall theme for you guys this month. Temperance is also about trying new things one at a time, changing one variable and seeing the result. So this is almost like a scientific sort of energy where you change one small variable and then find out if that matches your theory or not. And if not, then you change it to something that you think might. So it's a process of experimentation and in finding balance, in finding the balance between the light and the dark. And the Four of Swords is about rest, which is resting your mind from a period that has been fraught with trauma or overthinking or over-analysis. This is a time to put those swords, those mental swords down and rest and heal. This is also about healing. Temperance has a healing energy as well. So I feel like this is you guys right now this month healing from energies that were a little bit harsh, blunt, where communication may have been off with others or with yourself, and now it's coming back into a state of balance. But it's going to take a little bit more patience before you really see the result of that. It's very much about finding the balance between the light and the dark this month. So the key goal for Capricorn. What is the key goal? And we have two, the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Ten of Swords is about endings to this feeling of mental depletion. So feeling like you have thought way too much about whatever this was, or you've been stabbed in the back in some way, possible self-sabotage here, especially with that Knight of Swords energy. There's a lot of swords energy. So you may have, stabbed yourself in the foot with the way that you were thinking or the way that you were speaking in terms of communicating with others. And the Queen of Pentacles is a stable, grounded energy. So this is what I was picking up on with the centered, balanced, and grounded. This is very much the Queen of Pentacles energy. And since this is an earth sign and you are an earth sign, this is representing you, male or female. The difference between the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is that the Queen is more receptive. She's willing to take things in. She's a nurturer. She is like the quintessential mother figure of all of the queens. She's very stable, very grounded, and she offers that protection from where her centered, balanced, balanced self, right? So, whereas the King is more action-oriented, he'll go out and do things to nurture others. She takes things in and nurtures. So the feminine energy is more receptive, male energy is more action-oriented or outgoing energy. So this is you. The key goal this month is you nurturing yourself and coming out of this period of mental strife, because there was something that was really stressing you out, basically. And it could have been an interaction with somebody else, but I feel like a lot of it stemmed from the way that you were thinking about the problem. So I can't remember what the quote is, but it's, the problem isn't the problem. The problem is your thought processes around the problem, is basically what that's trying to say. And the key goal is to find the stability and the groundedness within yourself to move forward out of that, to heal from that, to find the balance within that experience. The obstacle to overcome this month. What is the obstacle for Capricorn? Oh, we have the World. So the obstacle is an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So this is where going with the flow comes in. This is where letting go and taking it nice and easy, because if you resist this period of change, it can make things more difficult. And as an earth sign, and now this is just a generality, this isn't going to apply to everybody because we're all multifaceted beings. So if I'm generalizing and saying that all earth signs are stubborn or set in their ways or like routine, that's not going to apply to every earth sign. I've had people comment and say, well, that's not me. I hate when readers say that. Well, it's yeah, because it may not be you, because you've probably got a whole bunch of other things in your chart. But in the general sense, earth signs have a tendency to be a little bit more rooted in their routines, in their comfort zones, in keeping things neat and organized and having control. So the world comes in and says, well, that cycle's done. It's now time to begin a new cycle. And that's where it can be a little bit difficult to move out of that past energy and start fresh. So this is where the patience and the experimentation is going to come in, because it might happen quite quickly. So it's going to take your inner balance to not get pulled all willy-nilly. Like, you're going to need to stay anchored and grounded so that you're not being tossed around in the storm, which you have the full capability to do. You've got this Queen of Pentacles energy representing you. So you have that stability. You're very rooted. You're very grounded. So don't worry about the change. It may seem like an obstacle, but it's actually an opportunity if you look at it from that perspective. So the major accomplishment this month. What is the major accomplishment for Capricorn? That's quite a chunk. I guess there's a lot going on for you guys this month. So we have the Nine of Swords. So this is that mental stress, that anxiety that I was talking about. This is that darkness, being kept up at night, but overthinking things, basically. This is just like quintessentially overthinking everything to the nth degree. Seven of Swords, because obviously there was something to stress about. The Seven of Swords is a manipulative energy. It is lying, stealing, cheating, being taken for granted in some way, or being taken for a ride, having the wool pulled down over your eyes, trusting somebody and then having them betray you. So obviously that's a valid reason to stress over something, or you could have been self-deceiving, and that resulted in the stress that was being experienced. Then we have Judgment. So somebody is getting their judgment call of what they've done, basically. So there's no need to stress and there's no need to worry, because as we saw with the Ten of Swords, this situation has come to an end. So the 9 leads up to the 10, and then you let it go. We have the healing here as well, and the patience. So the cycle has clearly come to an end. So that's a major accomplishment, is having done away with this manipulative, stealing type energy of betrayal, and done away with the stress and anxiety that resulted in because of a judgment that was made on that person. So they were either cut out, or that thought process was cut out, or you've gone through this rebirth cycle with this world energy here. So it's being reborn into a new way of thinking or dealing with people. Then we have the Six of Cups. So this could have been something that happened in childhood. This could have been something that was family related, or something to do with a soulmate, because the Six of Cups is past energy, and it is about giving and sharing. So I think that you may have given too much to somebody and they took advantage of you in some way. And that ultimately, you're the one who comes out on top, though, of that, so long as you take the high road. But it seems like there was a swift cutoff of whoever, once you found out, yeah, because we have the Queen of Swords. So there was a swift cutoff of this individual or this way of thinking, because it can go either way, to the point where even if they were important and they were a rooted part of your past, you realized that this wasn't where you wanted to offer your energy any longer. With the Knight of Cups, we have you stopping giving romantic love or energy to this person who betrayed you in some way, because they don't deserve it. That was the judgment call that was made. It was basically saying, you know, you've treated me like this. That's not fair to me. It's causing me stress and anxiety. I've stuck around for this long because we've been together for this long and we have all this history, but I'm coming to the conclusion now that that doesn't really matter, and I have to set my boundaries. I have to make it clear that I will only accept what is for my greatest and highest good, and then cutting that person off, snip, snip, snip. And or if we're talking about a way of thinking here, then it's the same process, but you coming to that conclusion within yourself rather than having to confront somebody else about it. So that's the major accomplishment. That was a lot to go over, but that's the major accomplishment for you guys this month, is coming out of giving your energy to people or to situations or to your thought processes that really weren't serving you and they were sabotaging in some way. That's amazing. Good job. So what to avoid in the month of November? What should Capricorns avoid? No, okay. It's this one. Ace of Cups. Okay, I need clarifiers on that. Oops. Oh my God. Wow. We have 2 Ace of Cups. Like literally the Ace of Cups clarifying the Ace of Cups. Okay, I need one more clarifier on that because... Oh. Okay. I see. Thank you, Spirit. So what to avoid this month is going into a new relationship with the same old mentality. It's carrying that 3 of Swords energy, which is heartbreak, but the 3 of Swords is more than just heartbreak too. It's like the mental programming that lingers after the initial heartbreak is healed. So it's that, you know, that feeling or that knowing that, oh, this person's going to screw me over because that last person did. It's the mental scar that is really damaging, not so much the heart, because the heart heals. The heart is unconditionally loving. It's the mentality that goes behind it that really does the damage. So it's healing that and moving into new relationships, not harboring those same relationship patterns or thought processes, because you really don't want to manifest that over again. You've made the judgment call to cut that out. So the world here is ending that karmic cycle. And I feel like this was a karmic cycle. It was something that had to come to balance between the light and the dark, which was what I was seeing with that orb. So this is now a time to start fresh. You have the Ace of Cups 2 times here. So this is potential for a very prosperous new love. This is divinely guided new love because it's coming as opportunities in love, new beginnings, and then the world. So we have 2 cards of completion and 2 identical cards of new beginnings, especially when it comes to relationships. So this is a fruitful new beginning in love, so long as you do not take the pain that has been inflicted upon you in the past and carry it over into this new relationship. You really have to start fresh. So avoid lingering in that pain or harboring that pain in any way. It's going to be moving forward and freeing yourself from that. And that's what this whole Venus retrograde has been about. It's been a continual process, especially within the sign of Scorpio, of digging really deeply into the past, which we saw with the 6 of Cups, and being very clear about what we are not willing to accept anymore when it comes to love and relationships. And sometimes what that means is that it has to come back up for us to feel it again, either as presenting in a situation. So for example, you know, an ex will come back during Venus retrograde, or a love relationship that you were in at the time of Venus retrograde will blow up because you need to feel those emotions again to be able to let them go. And really see that this programming is not serving you and you have to deprogram yourself, you know? Control, Alt, delete that shit. Put it in the trash because it is just slowing down your computing system. So you really just need to dump it. All right. So we have what next? We have what to embrace. So what should Capricorn embrace? So we have 2 cards. We have embracing the new beginning, the Fool. So this is the opportunity for you to take that leap of faith and trust in the beauty and the light, because it's going to carry you where you need to go. what to embrace is accepting the opportunity. So this card, the Four of Cups, is about discontentment and boredom, not accepting something or looking at the negative sides of life and not appreciating with an optimistic point of view all that there actually is there. So he's missing out on the opportunity of the Ace of Cups that's being presented to him from the universe because he's too busy focusing on what happened in the past. So again, this is letting go of that old stuff and freeing yourself from that baggage so that you can move forward. Because here's the thing, if you're taking this leap of faith and you've got all this baggage, it's just going to drag you down. You're going to fall. But if you let go of all of the baggage, you release it, you transmute it, and your energy field is then lighter, you're not carrying so much, so you have the ability to fly. You're going to make it when you take that leap of faith to the other side or to wherever it is that you're trying to go. So yeah, imagine it that way. Your wings can only carry so much, so you've got to drop that baggage that's really not serving you. You have to throw it overboard. Where to find support. So where can Capricorns find support this month? What's this one? The High Priestess. Oh, I love it. The High Priestess is your inner intuition. This is your inner guidance. This is the secret knowledge and the wisdom that you hold within you. And it is all about balance. So you have the dark pillar and the light pillar representing the light and the dark, the duality. But it's not about duality, it's about unity. Because underlying all forms of duality is essentially unity. So this is you coming back into the higher knowledge and the wisdom that you have within you to make decisions that are going to serve you for your greatest and highest good, that are not going to weigh you down. This is you knowing that you can make the leap of faith and make it because you have everything, you have all of the tools that you need to be able to get to the other side. This is you spreading your wings. And if this is a person that is external to you, because this is in the where to find support category, I mean, you have the support within you. This is your higher self. But you can also reach out to other people who are high priestesses or high priests for support and healing, such as myself. I do resonate with the High Priestess card. So I always see this as my card, like as a significator. This is me. So it is seeking guidance or healing in some way that will support you releasing these burdens from the past so that you can move forward in a very abundant, loving, new way. So that is what is supporting you. I'm supporting you guys. Please know that. I'm always here to support you. If you need me, please reach out. Advice and encouragement. What is the advice and encouragement for Capricorn this month? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it was that one. Three of Pentacles. And I'm going to get some clarifiers on that. But the Three of Pentacles is about working together. It's about showing off your skills. So let's see what else comes up for that. Advice and encouragement. It's this one. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is not holding back anymore because the Four of Pentacles is about being stingy or holding on to things that weren't serving you anymore. So again, we have this theme of letting go. And the Three of Pentacles is about showing off your work. This is about collaborating with other people and really working towards something that you can be proud of and that other people want to, what's the word I'm looking for here? They want to congratulate you on. So this is you showing off your skill and not hiding it anymore because you are a powerful creator and you can create whatever it is that you want, whether this is on a spiritual level or on a physical level. Because these are pentacles here. You are an earth sign. So for you, your greatest accomplishments are ones that you can see and that are tangible to you. So, you know, this could be creating a meal, a dish, like you physically created that, building a house, accomplishing something, making a painting, writing a book, whatever it is, it's something that you can physically touch and see and taste and feel. It's time for you to share that with the world because that is your authentic joy or that brings you authentic joy. Whatever it is, just do it. Stop holding back. Stop limiting yourself because you are amazing. And it's time to share that with the world because Whatever happened in the past that was preventing you from reaping the rewards of your abundance, reaping the rewards of your manifestation, your intention setting, whatever that was, it's time to let that go, because the advice and encouragement from Spirit is about putting yourself out there and creating something that is tangible and that will help other people and thus help you as well. All right, guys, so that's your reading for the month of November. Again, it's a general reading, so if it doesn't apply to you or if it doesn't resonate, then click on your moon and rising sign videos, because if this is your sun sign, those may resonate more. They do fluctuate. And if not, then I'm okay with you guys going and watching other readers. There's plenty out there, and I watch lots of them too, and I love them all. So yeah, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box below. Remember though, just please email me first so that we can establish a connection prior to any payments being put through. And yes, I'm always here to support you guys if you need me. This looks like an okay month for you guys. Actually, you know what? This is going to be a really good month, because let's stay on the optimistic side. It's all about duality, but we can choose which side we lean more towards. So you have an opportunity for this beautiful new love that is manifesting after a period of healing and balance and transition. So you've got an ending and a new beginning, which is very auspicious as we are going into, coming out of the new moon energy as I'm recording this, and we're going into the 11/11 gateway portal soon. So I love you guys, and we'll see you next month for your readings. Thanks for watching. Bye.